Yo! Video games.
Damn, I can't believe I'm getting that thing. I'm going to stream Dreamcast games.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I want Lady Maria.
That means
for
you have to
Soul
come by
Calibur
like when
6.
I invite Peter and like Trent over.
Bloodborne, Soul Calibur.
Well, there'll be Power Stone days.
You could not customize the guest characters in any of the Soul Calibur games. Soul Calibur 4 and Soul Calibur 5.
You can just do like move sets.
Oh,
Yeah, like you could take their moves, but you could not customize the Star Wars characters, much less the Assassin's Creed character, Ezio.
Is Cabal godlike in this game?
Yes. Almost.
Cabal's moveset just makes him godlike.
He's like 65% damage combos.
Nuts. Character was stupid. And he was so much fun.
Yeah! Like that fucking super
It
animated.
was him and
windows.
Smoke. Him and Smoke were like really insane.
I don't even think you can use their movesets. Damn, man.
What's the run button here?
No blue noises. What we need to do is
think
like
so.
make it a half body of the hunter.
Yeah.
Like half body, maybe like quarter body, and just cut it off at like here, and just have them doing that. You know, make it an L specifically. We have to make it an L.
So you want one emote over?
Yeah, just one emote.
Yeah, instead of two.
Yeah.
But just make it the top part of the hunter, where it's so you just see you just get the nice silhouette of their fucking head, the top of their shoulders, and yeah.
I don't remember Cyblax being in the game before he was in that fucking sand pit.
He's not.
Cyblax, no.
This is
This was the first time.
This is the first time any of the robots showed up.
He's already a background character.
Because that was his ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Blue. I mean, those arms are still fine. It's just that we gotta like, even if you want to SD it a little bit, you know, like chibi it, maybe a little bit to make it fit in that constraint. That might be a good idea.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh! HBD.
Damn.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
It touched my dick and went back to him.
It peels off his dick.
Take this shithead.
All stupid.
Oh yeah.
Already discussed the Broly and Bardock news. I did on my channel, yeah. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I make updates about that stuff all the time.
Oh!
I knew you were gonna do it,
out.
and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta hit it out before he dashes it." That's
Did it not? I'm sorry about that, Average Cat.
Damn.
Damn, that's slow. I don't know why. Ah! Nice.
Wow, nice. Holy fuck.
45%.
Yeah, that extra tomahawk is like an extra thing. One.
L.
L1?
You gotta hold it.
Oh yeah.
No, they haven't actually shown the Figma yet, Leon. There's a statue. There's like a very expensive. There's very expensive Bloodborne
He's as old as
statues.
he is wise.
Hey, Night Road,
Wise,
thank you,
though.
dude. God, I can't wait to go back and play MKX and learn the robots all over again. People hate watching Smoke, though. I hate that.
People hate watching.
Yeah, people hate watching Smoke play. I don't know why. Everyone gets bored on YouTube. Like, oh, Smoke. Ooh.
Because too many people are using
Reset master.
it. Yeah, but too many people are using them. That's why. It's like Bob in Tekken 6.
Nice.
I didn't even know I did that.
Still don't need.
Probably
Probably L1.
I heard you're getting a bunch of rage quits on fucking whatchamacallit last night, man.
On Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
I got a bit of that, and my fucking capture equipment was like, there were like
crap
several clutch moments where it would just cut out.
Yeah.
And I'd be without visuals for 6 seconds.
Shit.
I had like a huge fucking, I felt like shit last night for some reason. I didn't like eat all day either.
Damn.
I looked at my record in the end. I had a,
What's up?
I looked at I played 60 games and I won 40 of them.
Yeah.
So I still was like, wow, I'm past 500,000 now
Yeah.
on BP. So I was like, holy shit.
I never checked the BP. I only look at like I'm like Super Saiyan 2. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
It's
You're
your
up there.
BP. It's
Yeah, I know,
your
I
BP.
just-
So
I
if
don't
you're
know
Super
the
Saiyan
number.
2, you're like 150.
I was just like, oh, okay. That
People won't get tired of this smoke though, Max.
Oh no, they won't.
The thing is, the game technically matchmakes you with people that it
Are your
tries to
level?
matchmake people. No, not with your level, but of your win ratio. So you get a little color next to your name. It's
Yeah.
like green and orange and pink, and right now I believe pink is the highest. And it's if you have like over an 80% win ratio, something like that. So that's who I was getting mostly, is like the high rank guys that were all in pink, and it gets very tough. Especially
Oh
'cause I
my
don't have
god,
a
yeah,
final
those guys
team.
get nuts, man.
Yeah. So the game is super challenging right now. I have to really settle down on a team. 'Cause I've been playing so many fucking characters.
The thing is that a lot of those guys, they know how to keep pressure and
Best
do
version of
mix-ups.
smoke. That's
Yes,
right.
The
it is,
mix-ups
bro.
are what that game is.
Blocking in that game is scary as fuck.
Fuck that shit.
Blocking in Dragon Ball is scary as fuck. Like, whatever you can do, just get out of blocking.
Yeah, get out of the fucking
Like try to do your best to get out without making yourself get hit. You don't want to be blocking in that game. It's like a Marvel game now. You do not.
Yeah.
The best defense is
Offense, straight up offense.
the best defense is to just not be there.
I want to make.
I was gonna say, that move. Hey, I did it.
I love the way combos look in this game.
Oh, they're
Oh,
great,
yeah.
They're
man.
fucking cool, man.
Oh
Oh!
no! No. What was it? That back. I think. You know how you throw the fireball? The back fireball, which is like a repels.
The reflect.
Yeah, the reflect is actually really good against people who are trying to rush in a lot.
Yes,
I've used
it-
that as like my push block.
It is a one-frame startup, so if someone properly meaties you on the ground, you will get hit.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But if someone has a gap, then you kind of just mash back and that.
What I've
And you get out
noticed,
of shit.
somebody actually showed that on Twitter. Hit actually, when he does this little teleport shit and just like rush at you and stuff,
Yeah.
he actually has that open gap, and people
Sure.
people can use that move against it, which is really good.
Oof.
Oh yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, I still don't even have a team in Dragon Ball. Like, I can play a few characters, but I still don't have any good synergy.
You gotta.
Yeah, it's all about synergy. Like
That's-
sometimes, like you might have a character you like, but you need to learn a new character because said character works better. with
Yeah. And I don't want to fucking put Cell and Vegeta.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much Cell and Vegeta.
High level though.
It's actually not
Whoa.
even that. Like, Vegeta's the most used character in the game because his assist is amazing. Yep.
Ah!
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it extends combos like
It
nothing else.
extends,
come on.
it keeps you locked down, you don't fly away after.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
It's almost, you'd almost say broken. But
well, it's,
I've never
it's
known
not-
our
it is-
assists to nerf stuff.
Shit.
it is absolutely one of the best assists in the game.
yeah.
Takes them forever.
It's not technically broken. If all the other assists were just as good, then...
Just feels like
Thank
it
you.
when
Yeah.
Just feels like it when you get on the receiving end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can block it most of the time. I usually see a
Yeah,
mix
but when you
coming.
see it, like I learned that like in the first week it came out, I was like, oh, 'cause, like
Nice.
people weren't. I mean, there were people using
At least
Vegeta, but
it-
then like I started noticing after a couple days, like everyone's having used Vegeta, and he's always doing that fucking assist to extend the combo. And I'm like,
Well, the big thing with the game is that you don't choose your assists right now. You just get what you have. So that when the game eventually gets updated to Dragon Ball FighterZ Xrd, you know, in about the next version of the game,
Nice, Steve. Nice.
you'll probably
Here's the thing, it goes
you'll
up
probably
the
have
sky.
assist
yeah, has to
selection.
go forward.
shit.
Of
That'd be
course,
cool.
Yeah, it's terrible. It never.
It never did anything. Like, nobody used it.
Shadow
Hey,
Wild.
Shadow Be Wild, thank you, dude.
Here you go, chat. Everybody, shut up.
There is some
Everyone shut up.
there was some
I didn't see a
statistic
lot
of a
of people
tournament
saying that.
of like
Ooh.
tournaments where like I think it was like some crazy fucking like 95% of all like tournaments
Ouch.
played have Vegeta on the team or something like that because of the assists.
95.
It's crazy.
Eve, your waifu.
A little bit. He's hot in this one too. Shut up.
Huh?
Don't at me.
Yeah, don't at me. Damn, she's more manly in this one than anyone.
It's not a problem for you, is it?
Yeah, I like him big. I like him big. Oh god, there's That thing actually has no. It doesn't have any cots.
That'll be called Dragon Ball FighterZ Revelator.
Yeah, Arceus isn't known for like nerfing a lot. They don't really balance that well. Like they just make the game and it's like, okay, it's good.
Well, the idea is that when they usually do like a nerf / balance /
It's like a whole
buff
game.
match, it's like a new game.
Yeah, it's like a whole
Apparently, Revelator.
Rev 2 though.
Getting a big patch. Or
Yeah, Rev 2
Really?
has been out for like a while now, and it's going to be getting a very big patch in
I thought they were
March.
done with the game.
No, they're still updating
Apparently
it. But
they're-
Daisuke is talking about his next game. He's already talking about the next Guilty Gear.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of those guys, man. They did a great job
Yep.
with fucking Dragon Ball.
They did a great job with Dragon Ball. They've done a great job keeping BlazBlue going. They've done a
Yeah.
great job with fucking Guilty Gear. Like they are the
Raw
fighting game
Hooker.
gods. But Daisuke specifically said about the next Guilty Gear that he wants to tone down the mechanics to make it more accessible because
love
he feels
Smoke.
there's a bit too much
He's
going
so
on in the
much
game.
I agree with him.
Yeah,
I
it
know
just
the fans
kinda
won't be
sucks.
happy, but it's like,
Alright.
hey, I want Guilty Gear to be popular and successful.
Actually, I want Kabal
Yeah.
again. One more.
and it's
Alright,
it's
well.
only so popular and successful.
I
right
feel the biggest crutch of Guilty Gear ever being popular and successful is that it's an
Shit.
anime that is a self-contained anime.
now.
yeah.
It is not based on a popular series or television or anything. It is what it is, and that kind of prevents it from becoming
There's always going to
walk right
be
into
an
that.
uphill. There's always going to be an uphill battle there. But
exactly.
They at
Because we don't
least
know it,
have.
But it doesn't mean they shouldn't try.
They at least have some like name clout now with Dragon
Of
Ball.
course, everybody knows who they are now.
Exactly. And I don't even think that's like the harsh reality of the situation. I don't think it's impossible for it to gain popularity. And I love fucking the Guilty Gear is one of my favorite like anime things like there is in terms of characters and everything. It's one of my fucking favorite. And I just love the way it's done.
Honestly, I think he might just want to get rid of some of like the more like people will
want
hate
all
me
that.
for saying this, but like on a purely aesthetic thing, they may want to think about getting rid of like the really two anime characters, like the bed
The
guy.
Bedman. I knew he was gonna
Yeah.
say it. Bedman's weird as fuck.
Like it's
man.
cool that there are weird characters, and I personally
It's
like.
just a traditional.
You know, I like the fact that they have really, unconventional characters. I like it, but
And
I can kind of see where people might look at the game and go, "Oh, there's a kid in a bed. What the fuck? I'm not playing
Elfette
this."
and Bedman are like the
Yeah.
two that are
Elfette.
like
Elfette's. Well, she's super like.
super tits waifu.
Yeah, I don't think
Her
she's
character
that
is
bad,
literally
but-
super tits waifu.
Yeah.
I don't think Faust is too weird. I think Bedman is kind of
Faust is cartoony.
Bedman is out there.
Yeah, Faust is
Faust
like
is really
Faust is
crazy.
interesting because he's like he is super
King
weird
Will Arthur.
because he's like 1920s cartoony in a way.
Alright, these
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
were
yeah.
friends. You guys were once friends.
Jacko is
I
interesting.
can
I don't think
kinda
Jacko
see
is
it.
with that.
Does something Dick
It's
Shield?
NW Dick Shields
What the
spread
fuck?
STDs. Whatever you're doing, don't procreate.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just never have sex. It probably won't be a problem.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Wow. So you don't have to worry about STDs.
Oh, he says, does Nightwolf's Dick Shield block STDs? Happy birthday, Kenny.
Thank you.
Oh,
that answer-
Okay, now we get it. Sorry.
For that answer, he doesn't
Jake
procreate.
loves turtle. Does Nightwolf
Jake loves
block
turtle.
STDs?
I forgot how to
I
do
just
that.
thought of a really terrible historical joke answer to that, so I won't say it.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Well, chat, how
Does
do
it
I do
involve
the
an
little
Atari
wheel
game?
thing that comes
No,
back? I forgot what it was.
Involves lambskin.
It involves smallpox.
Oh, God. Not too real.
Not too real.
Still too soon.
Still too soon. Use your imagination, chat.
Oof.
Jeff the guy's year.
Yeah, exactly. Hurtbox has it right. The biggest charm of Guilty Gear isn't exactly its anime style. It's extremely varied gameplay style. Like if you want to, like next to
agree.
like
I
Killer Instinct, which quite literally took huge reference from Guilty Gear in terms of how they design characters. Every character in that game
Why are you
is
saying-
crazy different.
Leon, why are you saying this to me? Bedman's not a sexy character. What do you mean, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What is he saying?
The
It's like, sex sells in Japan, so just they'll remove that character, Simmons. I'm like, Bedman's not a sexy character.
Oh, he's probably talking about Elephant.
so
Max was talking about Elephant.
Yeah, he's probably talking about Elephant.
the
Oh,
big
fuck.
thing with Guilty Gear, and it is still the best aspect of it. The characters just have such dramatically different gameplay systems and play styles.
Yeah.
Like they
Damn.
come up with
I did
insanely
my combo
creative,
once.
ridiculous bullshit. Like the characters will never. Figuring out a character in that game will
old
take
friends
so
versus
long,
old friends.
and that
Okay,
the level of
I'll
understanding
just
that character is so
smoke.
high
Smoking,
that
man.
it's really awesome to see someone be that good.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like
Fully.
There's a lot of anime games. They
In
kind of
thick
like
glasses. I just think that, you know,
Blaze Blue is a good example.
maybe they may want to think
Well, Blaze was
about...
made by the same people.
Well, I know that, but
They
I
may
mean,
want to
it's
think
like the
about
idea.
toning down on the weird, like super weird, off-putting characters, just to try to get it.
The waifu meat.
I think it's just a Japanese thing.
Like
I mean,
really,
Sure,
if
sure,
you
but
want,
we want Guilty Gear to be
if
successful.
you want the
and, like,
American,
big.
if you want the equivalent of a fighting game that actually did really well and had all those things, it is quite literally Killer Instinct.
Wow.
Like weird, kooky, crazy characters that
But not a
are,
guy in a
are
bed.
the exact opposite of anime.
Yeah.
Like the polar opposite. Killer Instinct is the fucking polar opposite of anime.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the way the characters are designed, yeah, it's very Guilty Gear. Like Guilty Gear. Every character is crazy different.
Oh, wow.
Every character has subsystems where they either put rocks in or charge lasers or throw knives and pick, like, you know, everything like that.
I'm not saying I dislike the weird characters. It's just kind of like maybe.
It's off-putting for the American audience. Which I think they don't care.
Maybe go a little less on that. Get a big audience in there, and once the game's like super big,
It's
then
actually
put it back
a
in.
great conversation to have. Like, how does the next Guilty Gear
Whoa!
find
Big
success?
Black Dog! 21!
How does the next Guilty Gear find like somewhat mainstream success? You know, that's a great conversation to be had.
Wow.
I mean,
Holy shit!
Almost forgot it was there, right?
Yeah, that was dope.
part of it getting mainstream success might be completely out of Arc System's hands, but it might be like might need the marketing budget of a big developer.
Yeah.
God damn it, I love it.
That would also help.
You know what also might really help Guilty Gear? Crossing over.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Guilty Gear crossing over with something might
for sure.
might be what takes it.
Well, everyone's been saying Blaze Blue versus
Whoa!
Guilty Gear, and it should have been a thing a
God
long
damn
time
it,
ago.
good game, good
The
game.
Blaze Blue's even smaller than.
But Blaze
Alright,
Blue cross
jump
Guilty Gear
online.
just
We
wouldn't.
got online.
It wouldn't.
It has the
Blaze
same
Blue's
problem.
way less known than Guilty Gear.
Of course. But everybody's
That'd be
been
helping
thinking about that.
Blaze Blue.
They're
than
about
Guilty Gear.
they're about as equally popular depending on where you go.
Mm.
Like in Japan, Blaze Blue is really popular, but so
Yeah.
is Guilty Gear. It's like, but yeah, crossing over Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear would not result. It'd make those fans really happy, but it wouldn't result in like Dragon Ball success. It's impossible to get Dragon Ball success at all. But if you do cross it over with another very popular anime or
Alright, here we go.
franchise of animes,
Honestly,
This
like
guy's made.
Well, what's that?
someone who's
Big Black Dog!
Black Dog! 21!
holy shit, dude! Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Honestly, like a thing they could do.
Dreamcast days. I'm
You know what would be in their fucking favor, though? Like, say Microsoft didn't know what to fucking do. Have Arc System do a Guilty Gear versus
Ermax.
AI.
This is when he was
And
black.
have Arc
Look,
System
Ermax is
make
black.
their own.
Yeah,
like,
I know, right?
versions
He's
of
black.
AI
Someone in the
characters.
chat had
I
a
think it's
great
a great
suggestion, but
He's black.
someone in the chat had an amazing suggestion that I would love to see, but obviously would
Ermax
not
black,
sell.
yo. Look at him. He's black, yo. Well, not.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't
But-
sell incredibly. Darkstalkers cross Guilty Gear.
Oh my
And
god.
that'd be fucking amazing. But unfortunately, unless you made it somewhat like really violent, I don't think it would sell too well.
Yeah, I could.
Was Darkstalkers that violent though? I don't remember it being-
Darkstalkers is pretty violent, but like what I've always mentioned is Darkstalkers is the game that Capcom should make their violent game. It's the one.
21!
Hey, Kenny!
Thank you!
It's
But
the,
they have Resident Evil.
No. They're violent fighting game.
Fighting game. Okay.
Like that should be their violent fighting game. They should make it sexy and violent. Don't do dismemberment like Mortal Kombat does, but make it gory as fuck.
Right.
Like make the finishers really brutal and lots of blood and make it sexy
Yeah,
as shit.
just make it like push the M rating hard.
Push the M rating. Yeah.
Without dismemberment though?
Without dismemberment. You
It
do
doesn't
not
really
you
need
do-
dismemberment.
You do not
It needs to
need
be violent,
dismemberment.
gory, and sexy.
Dismemberment in Mortal Kombat only happens during fatalities.
Yeah.
So, but there's impalement.
Chef.
There's all that shit that happens. That happens during
Thank you,
throws. You know, and they just get back up.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
do all that shit. Just don't have finishers cut people's heads in half.
Yeah.
That ultimately just results in you going, ugh.
Yeah.
And that's Mortal Kombat. That's fine. It's a shock value thing. Let's just do all the crazy violence, but in the gameplay.
I think that makes
Just not. You don't want to see Morgan get her fucking head cut in half.
No.
I don't want to see Felicia get her tits cut off. Like, please.
That's true.
Oh, Raptor!
What is the goriest game you know of that didn't have dismemberment? Because I think gory.
There is
and-
dismemberment in Darkstalkers, but not that you can do to like the other characters do to themselves.
I think those two come hand in hand when you want
Just
gore.
kidding.
You know what I mean? It feels that way, but I just don't know of a game that really pushed down. Every time I see something ultra violent, there's some way in shape or form somebody's getting something cut off. That's just how that works. Like, these go hand in hand sometimes.
Darkstalkers is more animated. It's
Sure,
not a,
sure.
It's not
more
a
of a
realistic game.
it's more of a cartoon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like Darkstalkers is
Nope,
the
Sam Show had
goddamn-
dismemberment.
Darkstalkers is
Sam
the
Show definitely
game.
had dismemberment.
It did, but it was like comical.
Sam Show?
Sam Show.
You cut a motherfucker
Dude,
in half.
Sam Show, you go like this. Ah! Blood squirts 30 feet into the air, and then
their
they slide
bodies-
down, but they hide it.
Yeah, they try to hide it. Yeah, they do a good
it's
job.
done
hiding it.
comically.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's black, yo.
Kenny, please.
Please. Look at that.
The tan.
No,
he's
it's
black.
black.
He's tan.
It's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's Puerto Rican. There you go.
No, DC versus Mortal Kombat is the exact opposite of what they should be going for. DC Mortal Kombat is a T-rated
Oh,
game.
Jesus. Yeah, DC Mortal Kombat was a joke.
That is a T-rated
We don't
game.
mention that game, please.
Not the only time.
Twisted Metal. Kenny knows about Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Was that? Did it have dismemberment or no?
No.
No.
Like,
But it was pretty gory.
It's a car game.
Yeah, there was
like
a lot
the-
of gory shit,
Oh yeah.
but it didn't have any.
Cars just explode into blood.
Ah, the cars are.
Well, there was like some crazy
The old
endings.
Killer Instinct didn't have dismemberment, but it was also a T-rated game. Killer Instinct was never M-rated.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can go further beyond that. Like, you can...
Further beyond.
all you have
my
to do is
God.
fucking use your imagination to make a game gory without having to cut somebody's
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
head in half.
Exactly. Yeah. Cut his balls off. It'd be fine.
Like, I don't think anyone wants to, like...
I don't-
They
I
do
don't
it in
remember
Mortal
that.
Kombat, Niffin, thank you, dude, because they specifically have designed the game around it. Like,
Yeah.
you watch Jackie Briggs get her head smashed off by her father and
Yeah.
it rolls in front of the
Big black
camera.
dog! What is going
Her
on?
eyes roll into the back of her
Big
head.
black
that's-
Mortal Kombat.
Well,
Like,
MKX is like I said. MKX kind of pushed it for me. There's a lot of scenes where I just could not watch. You know?
yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
and
it's-
but I don't. Japan has like. Japan doesn't do that shit very much.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just for horror movies.
Especially with their properties of character.
Actually,
probably
if you
objectives.
show dismemberment, especially of the head, you get a what's called a Zero Z.
Yeah, you literally can't release it in Japan without
Wait, a Zero Z?
like with like a rating that makes it unpurchasable.
Wow.
Or
Like,
it's
and like
like-
NC-17 here, huh?
It's like
Yeah, there are Zero Z.
it is the
GG's,
curse
man.
rating.
Yeah, it's a curse rating. It means you have to like
This game's right.
you have to specially ask for it. It can only be sold in certain places.
7.
kind of
Thank
thing,
you,
like-
7.
So in other words, most developers
It's
don't want to do it.
No, I mean they're more lenient. Japan, they're accepting of a
Big black
Zero
dog.
Z.
Big
They'll
black
allow
dog
it.
going
yeah.
in. Get
Here,
it?
they don't even allow AO here. We don't even know why we have fucking AO.
It's just a rating. It's just
Going
a rating.
in.
We have
it's the
AO, but
rating,
nothing. No one will
nobody
publish a
uses it.
game.
Yeah, no
You're
one-
not allowed to publish it. None of the systems allow AO on their
How do I
on
ready?
their
Even
system.
Steam doesn't,
Yeah, you
right?
should be ready by now.
No, Steam does.
Steam does allow AO?
There's porn ass games on
I'll
Steam.
just wait for the time to go out.
I think.
Should
I
be
don't know
ready to
for
go.
sure.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, like
There it is.
you're not allowed to have AO games on consoles in America. You can have
I know,
Zero
I know.
Z.
Wait, really? I thought the consoles just decided not to have it.
No.
No. They just don't. They do not
Thank
allow
you.
it.
You're not allowed. You're not
Really?
allowed to.
What, the
they-
FCC say that shit or something?
No. So
Japan.
it's the developers.
Yeah, it's
If
developed.
the developers allow porn games onto their system, it opens up a huge giant can of worms.
You're not allowed to do AO in America on console. All three.
That'd be like 20th Century Fox making porn and putting it in theaters.
Right.
It's the same thing. Like, where they're not going to do that.
It is policy of all three console publishers. You are not like to not.
But Steam
Allow.
allows shit like that all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but Steam is like a very open platform.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is that in a game that like
no, line. They actually took out the beheadings of RE4 in Japan. The camera cuts down and you don't see it.
yeah,
Like it's completely censored
game is
out
censored in Japan.
in RE4 in Japan.
Wait, Resident Evil?
yeah, in several Resident Evil games, they're quite different.
Yep. Like the goriest like an RE game has ever been
Dude.
is the American release of 4.
You should see the shit that's in Resident Evil 7 and how different it is in Japan. Like several cutscenes are dramatically different.
Really?
For example, when you go to the cop and you find his body and you have to reach inside the body to
Oh,
get the
yeah,
key,
that's
completely
fucked
different.
up.
It's not even that. It's like something you just find the key.
You just find the key? Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew. Wow,
Japan.
that's nuts.
And that's the thing. Their characters, like in their mainstay characters, like Darkstalkers characters and Guilty Gear characters, they'll never allow that shit to fly.
Right.
But they can do gore and an M rating in a more creative way. Is what they can do without showing fucking nipples and going into beheadings.
Yeah.
You know, to get an AO rating or something like that. To be honest, it's like I don't even know how a game like MKX fucking like they must have someone on the ESRB like a good friend or shit because it's some of the most goddamn graphic shit
for America or Japan?
or just in general. For
Well,
what,
I mean,
for what
Mortal Kombat
MKX
is in Japan.
For what MKX gets away with.
Yeah.
in this game. Like I almost like this is fucking this is.
The thing is, there have been games that have been rated AO strictly for violence.
Yeah. But it's situational violence, like if you shoot up a school.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you remember that game that was
it.
super controversial, like going postal or postal? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's games like that.
Yeah, that one was nuts.
There's some games that are specifically designed for you to be an angry person to go out and shoot people.
Right.
And those usually get like AO ratings, so it's like situational.
Fox
based.
Warrior 88.
But even GTA for a while almost got to that point because they were like, "Yo, you can go around and shoot people for no reason and shit."
Well, the idea is that it's the option of it's the difference between the option of the player and the motive of the game.
Right, like they make you
there is a counter at the top to go kill this many innocent people at the mall.
Yeah, fucking.
That's different.
What was the riot game? I forgot.
State of Emergency.
State of Emergency. Yeah.
But you weren't really killing me. You were just doing a riot and you were killing police.
Yeah, that's really fucking bad.
The idea is that the situation is kind of like
You want to know what's really weird? In Japan, GTA 5 is censored, and they censored out some of the sexual content.
GTA 5?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, probably strip club.
They
probably check out the strip club.
changed scenes entirely, like whole scenes. Missions are different. Travis no longer fucks his girlfriend in the game.
I can see that.
There's a mission where you have to like get like a paparazzi shot of some chick's tits or something, and that's not in there anymore. Like they actually took a lot of sexual shit out of GTA 5.
Manhunt, hatred.
You know what's funny?
Too.
You know what's funny?
One more.
They were like making you like cut people's heads off and choke them to death on the Wii and shit. And they got an AO rating.
Oh, for Mad World.
No, Manhunt 2.
Manhunt 2. Oh.
They had to censor because you were like literally like murdering people slowly with motion controls in that game.
Yeah, the airport mission.
No Russian.
No Russian was very controversial when it came out.
You know what's funny? I understand why they did it. It made sense for the character and the story progression, but then they did it again in the second one.
Yeah, and then it just felt...
It was so forced.
It just felt so you guys...
Let's put a little baby in here. Let's put a little baby in here and show the gas killing the kid and stuff like that. Like, come on, dude. What the fuck?
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, no,
I just remember being funny because it was like...
Yeah, it was super try-hard.
I actually don't remember what happened.
It's because it's just one cutscene.
Only one I remember is like you're like a father.
Whoa!
Thank you, dude. I remember you're being a father on the street, like video recording their kids, and a bomb goes off, and he watches his family die.
It was stupid, dude. It was so forced. It wasn't even a mission.
And it felt like they were just trying to get the shock value that got them a bunch of press for Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, this is fucking sad.
Yeah,
this
it was
fucking
pathetic.
sad.
It was pathetic.
That's from Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.
All right, GG's, dude.
Funny Huns. Thank
What
you.
about somebody said in the chat? What about No More Heroes? I heard that was super like out.
No.
Yeah, but you're an assassin killing assassins.
It's very comic booky and it's very stylized.
This is a lot of blood though. There's blood everywhere.
Sure, but it's
gore itself is not.
Okay, it's different when you're a bad guy killing bad guys. Who cares?
Ooh.
It's the premise of it.
Sorry.
SDK Kuma, we know him.
We know him?
Yeah, SDK Kuma, he's the homie. Let's say.
Look at his fucking connection.
SDK
Let's Steve play if you don't want to get it.
Oh, fine.
Okay, you play him. You play him. Okay, you play your homie.
Come on, that's the SDK Kuma. Come on, please.
Oh, all right. We go use the washroom.
It is a Suda 51 game. Like their games are comically it's comic.
There's some really fucked up shit in a scene in the game where they speed up the dialogue so you can't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have to record the game
and slow it down
yourself in an editing program, and you can hear story that a character tells. It's beyond fucked up.
No,
it's all about
fucked up for the sake of being fucked up.
Yeah, like like a daughter getting sexually raped by her father.
I didn't need to know.
It's real fucked up. And like that's
why would they put that in the game?
Well, it's like the characters. It's funny because the characters are like, I can't tell you my story. He's like, what? Why not? It would get this game an AO rating. That's the dialogue in the game.
Oh,
He's like, come on, we made it this fucking far already. She's like, okay, but I'm gonna speed it up and goes, and like you see just Travis like getting shocked and reacting horrified to it.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Kind of.
They treat it off as a gag because you can't actually
it's like,
hear what they're saying.
If you want to hear what this is, you have to go way out of your way
Good
to
shit,
hear it.
SDK. Let me get my run back.
Up.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
But like in a game like that's also super hyper violent, like Mad World, it's done like in a very comic booky, over the top style.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm not torturing people for the sake of just torture. They are bad guys and they are in the way, and the torture is to get to the next bad guy that's in the way.
Right. There's torture in
Either way, it all boils down to the fact that in Japan, we're never going to see Guilty Gear characters and Darkstalkers characters like cutting each other's
dicks off
and tits off and butts off and heads off. This is not going to happen. But I mean, it still doesn't mean I think that Darkstalkers, in order for Darkstalkers to be popular again, Capcom needs to make an M-rated, sexy, and violent as fuck fighting game.
Yeah, just embrace it.
Just embrace it. Just love it. Just get in that.
Although
RE7 embraces it.
Here's the thing, though, because Darkstalkers is fucking hella anime. Yes, it is.
Yes.
But so it would have to be. It would have to have the look of a lewd ass anime.
How
game.
cool? I mean, in all honesty, it already does.
I know.
It already does.
To make it a sexy M-rated game, it would have to. It would also look
sexy
like
M-rated.
It would still have to look like a lewd ass anime game.
Is DOA M-rated?
Yes.
Dead or Alive 5?
Kenny.
Yes.
SDK is amazing with smoke.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's kicking ass.
Yeah, he's amazing with the
Bayonetta
character,
is
dude.
sexy and brutal anime.
Fucking amazing.
Bayonetta kills doesn't kill people.
This man used to play Mortal Kombat. He used to play this game. You already know.
Is he taking you to town?
Yeah, a little bit. And life's not even that bad. Life's not even that bad.
The only thing is, if they made a new Darkstalkers that was violent and gory and sexy and M-rated,
Oh, he even knows
It would pull some
I don't
knives.
know what it is.
and kept the art style, it would look unique.
Yeah.
Because most anime now is all about sexy fucking minors.
Yeah.
And Darkstalkers would be like, hey, these are like sexy adult characters. I've never seen that in anime before. Says all the
he's gonna do
12-year-olds of
something
today.
Oh!
Man, I told you. Sub-Zero catches you in the air with a freeze, and it's...
Yeah, it turns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I can do regular combos.
Give me that game.
Give me that game.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Thank you, Leon Sims. Not wrong.
Yeah, but BB Hood wouldn't be sexy. She would be the most violent of them all.
Yeah,
Like,
BB Hood is not sexy.
She would do like the worst shit.
Yeah, BB Hood is not meant to be sexy.
Well, you just wouldn't have Lilith in the game.
Man,
Like BB. Oh my God! Think of finishers for BB Hood. If you had like Morrigan, if you had Morrigan and her like succubus family looking on like oh, and like Morrigan's tied up and she just does like an off-screen like murder, and you just see their shocked faces. Like, how fucking great would that be, dude? If you have John Talbane and BB Hood ties him up and pulls out a fucking knife, and you see his shocked puppy, he's like, oh! Like there's so many ways you
boy,
can have fun with it.
waifu meat.
There's so many
Imagine
ways
if Capcom
you can have great fun with that.
hired artists to make their...
well, I mean,
because the thing is, they can make games on the cheap and have it look godlike.
I know, BB Hood kills a family in Darkstalkers. It's all implied, though. It's like her walking up to a house of these happy people, and it's BB Hood collecting the bounty on something, and she walks up with a fucking knife and is gonna murder everyone in the house. That is her ending. So all you have to do is shit like that. Just keep carrying that.
Okay.
There's so much. You can have so much fun with it.
First time that happened. Wait, so she killed a family in that fucking game?
Yeah, it's implied that she murders. Technically, in Darkstalkers, BB Hood is the most ruthless one of them all.
Yeah.
Right.
She's a cold blood killer, but she's also like 12.
Yeah.
Kids are cruel, Max.
Yeah.
I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Nice.
Fuck.
There you go, Steve got it.
Wow, he was still alive. What if you gotta do animalities? You should play a game.
Alright. We'll give him a go.
Yeah, the lag's not that bad. It's really not.
Alright. You know, like, you know.
Yeah, the implication of things is sometimes even worse than showing it.
Oh, it was the big bad wolf family.
Yeah, it was like a wolf family.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. Metal thrashing madman.
Thank you, dude.
I don't think today's anime fans will know what to do with a bunch of full-figured women.
BB Hood is a hitman. She's a killer.
Oh, she's like an assassin?
Yeah, she's just all of her artwork is her collecting money with a bunch of guns. Like she's kills people and gets money.
Yeah.
There they all are. I'm fucking invincible!
BB Hood's actually like 30 though. Well, that's even better.
She's 30?
That's even better. She's like an older woman.
The lag is insane. I can't
Not an
punish
older woman.
the whiff.
She's a full-grown
Yeah, I can't
woman.
punish a whiffed.
And wears like this little girl's costume and goes out and murders
Well, it's funny
people.
that she's like doing it like on purpose, maybe to like throw people off.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the impression she gives is that she is this fucking like little girl,
I blocked that.
Little Red Riding Hood. Now she's gonna cut your balls off and go sell them to Dimitri.
Oh my god.
I think asking Arxis to, like, oh,
Good shit.
Maybe you should
Fun
Americanize your
games.
characters a little bit or something like that. Not make them too anime.
know.
Stifles the.
I didn't.
creativity of
Nobody
that.
said that though.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
Bloodshade Wolf, happy second
telling them,
day.
hey, maybe you shouldn't go so anime with your characters.
No, just hold off on the fucking
Damn,
weird
next
ones.
is MK9 tag teams.
Like nobody said that. Like
Okay, well,
just saying.
I mean,
like,
it's still, it's
what
still,
is the
it's still,
purpose
it's
of it
still
then?
saying
The
like
guy-
don't go
yeah,
so
yeah,
anime.
don't- yeah,
the
don't go so
guy in the
anime.
Raw
bed,
hooker.
like weird shit like that. Maybe
Yeah.
hold off on that on your next. one for a little
I don't
bit.
think, to be honest, Guilty Gear looked amazing, and I don't think Batman or Elfet were the reasons people didn't buy
No,
it.
not at all.
It's just because they didn't know what the fuck it was.
People just don't know what the fuck it is,
Yeah.
or if it's any good.
And I think
to
that's
be honest,
that's the silly kookiness of the game, though.
to be honest, it's
Sure.
horseshit because neither did the press. Like when I was there,
Uh-huh.
I got an interview with that lead producer guy that you see at everything for Dragon Ball, and who's like one of the head guys at Arxis and Daisuke, and I just asked, and they're like, "Oh, you have like this fighting game channel," and he checked it out. He's like, "Oh, I've actually seen your stuff before. Here, let me go get you to talk to Daisuke." And I spoke with them for 30 minutes. Asking and then asking if they put bike into the game. Funny enough, but there was no like press outlets covering it. Like I was one of the only ones, and they had one demo unit and one background demo unit, and I was like, can I like get footage and show people this game because I'm really looking forward to it. And they were like, oh yes, absolutely. I was like, this is horseshit. Like,
Because
this
nobody
game is
knew.
one of the best looking fucking games out there right
Nobody
now,
knew.
and nobody was covering it.
Yeah, nobody. knew
Well,
what
I
they
mean,
were.
to be honest, like in games media, there's not really any like
especially for fighting games.
huge fighting game enthusiasts.
Yeah, that's a problem.
In games media, like
God damn it! This is good shit. One more. One more, and we got the champion.
Oh, you won.
I won,
Goddamn.
but he won one.
Solera,
Yeah,
thank you.
Solera Astoria.
Like small.
Astora, like most
Boss,
of
neat, nice.
most of the major gaming
God damn
media
it, do I
outlets,
go?
they are there to look for the next.
Oh, he wants to do it.
They're there to find the
Do
next
it, okay.
PUBG.
There we go.
That or really, I think a lot of the journalists they're looking for the next Mass
Yeah,
Effect.
but like someone,
and
one of them's
Last
like no
Us.
throwing.
Like
Fuck
they want that.
They're
That's
always
what
in the
they
game.
want.
That's what gets them their numbers.
Yeah, they want them their popular high budget
Like
tour game.
I always know that games like KOF and Guilty Gear will never like pull big numbers like on videos or whatnot, but playing them I so legitimately enjoy playing them that I don't care. It's like I'll still put up Marvel Infinite videos even though people won't care because I still love playing the game. Like just because it's like not doing well doesn't mean I'm going to stop. It didn't prevent me from putting up KOF 14 videos whenever there was an update or Guilty Gear videos every time there was an update or characters I wanted to play. So it's like that's why thank God I get to focus on
Thank God
one
that I'm
thing
alive.
and not a billion things.
Oh, chicken
Where you
nuggets.
have to play the new Math.
Oh
you
my
have-
God, good
you
shit, man.
have
Good
to play
games.
PUBG. You have to play Fortnite.
Sergeant
you
Akuma.
Yeah, no, I know.
There was a guy like this
I
last night at the
think-
arcade.
Chat, all I'm
He
saying is
was
I am
godlike in
extremely
the
grateful for the
MK and
position I'm in that I get to
Godlike
focus
Super
on.
Street Fighter 2
He's
Turbo.
21, so I guess that's like
Yeah, good shit, man. Good games, dude.
super up there.
Bravo. We got to the pro status.